you think that I know a lot of the games use Ethereum? Do you think that the gas fees that Ethereum charges are slowing down the growth of some of these games?
Probably. There's one that launched today. We gave out 20 whitelists, I think, for the underground. Right, that one minted yesterday night. You can still mint it if you're on the whitelist now. And they're launching on the Avalanche chain. Right. Well, it is a little bit weird. You could see the chat that was going on in Discord where people were a little bit, oh, do I still mint it? Yes or no? It's Avalanche. It was a little bit, people weren't used to it,
Yeah.
but most people did end up minting, and you could definitely see that people had to get used to it a little bit. But now they're using it, and it seems to be working fine. It's very fast. There was barely any gas fee. There's a staking system in place with that game as well. So people are staking the NFTs. When I looked at it before, there was 91% of all the minted NFTs were staked. So people weren't actually selling it. There was a pretty decent volume on secondary market from sales going on. Floor price was higher than the mint price. It looked very healthy. Um, so I think that the more projects have the guts to kind of go to a different network, like Avalanche, or they might go to Polygon, or they might go to Solana. If more and more projects really have the guts to do it, well, then yeah, I think slowly but surely people will adapt, go towards that, and find out that it's possible to also have a good project on another blockchain. But most projects don't really have the guts to do it because there's a lot smaller audience, right, than compared to Ethereum. It's a
Yeah.
lot easier to launch a project on Ethereum than it is on any other blockchain. So I do think that the gas fee is preventing some people from either making a lot of money on it or developing, progressing further because of all the gas fee. But we gotta wait until Ethereum 2.0 comes in and see what the changes will be there, whether the gas fee is gonna be completely away, yes or no. If that's the case, if they can wipe out the gas fee as it is right now, I think that no other blockchain really stands any chance against Ethereum anymore, and there won't be a whole lot of project launch on any. If there's no gas fee, give me one reason why you wouldn't launch on Ethereum, right?
Hmm. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. The only thing is, can they actually lower that gas fee? Because they've been promising it for a long time and they haven't done it yet.
Well, there was an interview with the guy, and he said, like, yeah, we could have launched Ethereum 2.0 ages ago already, and we could have made it better. Like, we could have made the process quicker, transactions go faster, lower the gas fee a little bit, but it wouldn't have been perfect, right? So he says there's no rush. People are still using it, right? We're still the biggest one, and they say that Ethereum's goal is to take over Bitcoin, right? They want to be the biggest one out there. So in order for them to do that, they do really need to do everything right. And yes, they can come up with an update now, maybe lower the gas fee a little bit and make things a little bit, faster. But if they improve 10 or 20%, then people are like, oh, cool, that's nice. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, everything goes back to normal as if nothing's changed, and they just adapt to a little bit lower gas fee and a little bit quicker transactions. But that's not really going to create more mass adoption and create more growth for Ethereum. That's just kind of let it continuing in the way it's going now. So they say that he's really putting so much effort into developing Ethereum 2.0 as close to perfection as possible, so that when it's there, and he's fine making people wait for it, when it's there, there's a lot less gas fee, there's a lot faster transactions, the system works better, and then that really will create all other projects to want to launch on Ethereum, wipe out uh, Polygon, wipe out Solana, wipe out Avalanche, and make sure that they can overtake Bitcoin. So from what I've heard, obviously I don't really work with them, so I'm not 100% sure, but it does make sense to hear that stuff.
If, say, for example, if they can't or they don't or it takes forever, can any of these crypto games, can they change what blockchain they're under, or is that really complicated? Do they really need to
You can't
start on
change
the
it
right one?
once it's on the blockchain. Yeah, no, you can't change it once it's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain, right? You write out a contract, and when the contract's there, it's there. But there are a lot more options for cross chains, so they can combine certain blockchains with each other. The software or the technology isn't fully there yet that allows us to move everything around from blockchain to blockchain. but I think one day it'll get there, right? So right now, if you launch your NFTs on Ethereum, your NFTs are launched on Ethereum. That's it. You can't change that. You can cross chain. You can combine things where people will be able to use those NFTs with certain things on like the Polygon blockchain, right? Or you can launch a token that's on another blockchain and still combine things with each other. So there are links, but you can't change a NFT that's on OpenSea on Ethereum blockchain and then suddenly put it up on Solana or Magic Eden that's from the Solana blockchain. Like that doesn't work with each other.